We give the keepers their flowers when they make the impossible look easy.
What a stop!
But the second they make a mistake, we ridicule them.
Better every time you look at it, it's a horrendous mistake.
We have become desensitized to how difficult this job actually is.
I want to know what it's like to be the last line of defense, so I have a plan.
The plan is broken up into 72 hours. That's all I have to go from a complete beginner to recreating the greatest World Cup saves ever. Day 1, I will learn the basics of goalkeeping. Day 2, I put all that into practice. And day 3, that's the surprise. My friends will be thinking we're filming a fun video recreating World Cup goals. What they don't know is I won't be shooting with them. Instead, I'll be up against them in goal.
Believe you me, there were some highs and there were some lows and some good surprises.
Why is she standing like perfectly? Like her stance is perfect.
Here goes day 1 with the one and only goalkeeper coach, Matt.
Why did I think showing Matt the saves that I'll be recreating was a good idea? I thought I was going to get a pep talk, but instead, I just watched the hope leave his eyes.
I think you are asking the impossible.
Like, how good do you think I'm going to do?
Well, Kaljit, I think, seeing that you're going to have 2 days training.
That was a polite version of Matt basically saying absolutely not. So I had to reinforce some hope into him by showing him my best save.
I think, Kaljit, before I start, it's probably going to be quite important to know how much experience you have. Ready?
Yes.
After that save, Matt realised we had a mountain to climb. We went straight to work with keeper tennis, a keeper's favourite warm-up. You'll think it's impossible to fumble the warm-up, right? Well, I'm built different.
Yep. Oh! Wait, we're in. So we're only on the warm-up. Okay, ready? And yep.
We got there in the end, but that was only the warm-up. Before we trained, Matt decided we needed a benchmark. 3 challenges to act as a baseline, so we can see exactly how much progress or lack of we made by tomorrow. The first challenge was a catch challenge and throwing it into goal, and I only managed to get 1 out of 4 attempts. For challenge 2, we had high saves versus low saves, and out of 6 attempts, I managed to get 3. Oh my god. And for challenge 3, we had near post saves. I don't know how keepers are getting up so quick. I only got 3 out of 5.
Oh, come on! Go!
I can't get up that quick, you know. Okay, Matt, that was a test. How confident are you that we're going to get better?
There's a lot of things going through my head at the moment. Obviously, I need to process it.
But there was no time to process. We both knew we just had to get on with it. Keepers had years of practice doing this.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yep. There we go, Kaljit. Well done. Now, good. Well done.
Yeah, I had to learn
So the dive
fast.
needs to be with your right foot. So we never cross over. Our hands are always leading. Hand wants to go behind the ball. My left hand will go on top, like that.
And
Go.
once we had the basics
In.
down, it was
Very
time
good.
to go into
Good.
the diving. It amazes me how keepers make this look so simple.
Okay,
Okay, so you're going to do the shift, jump over the coat. Yeah.
but how do I just go for it?
So think of a rainbow. Here,
Yeah,
and you go like that.
but I'm going to be scared. Okay, let's just try.
And sometimes the best way to learn is to literally throw yourself into the deep end. We got some
That's
good
it, Cal.
saves. I was quite surprised.
Good, Kaljit.
But we also got humbled real quick.
Oh, this is the first time I'm going to stop a strike.
Wish me luck.
Out of 10 of these, I'm saving 10.
And that meant 10 for optimism and -1 for skills at this point.
I'm saving 10. No.
However, one thing about me, I will never give up. And I actually managed to pull off this save.
I'm not going to lie to you. My body is distraught. He's already ready to go.
Honestly, goalkeeper training really shocked me.
I don't think Kaljit really, truly understands what she signed up for. So we'll see what she looks like at the end of this fitness test.
You heard that right. We finished on a keeper's fitness test. People don't realize the athleticism required to be a keeper. The explosiveness and being so quick to react. On top of that, you're constantly breaking that mental barrier of throwing yourself at the ball. Day 1 was a wake-up call, but day 2 was even harder.
Genuinely, I can't feel my legs anymore. Guys, we are on day 2, and honestly, I feel like my body has been put through a blender. I am so dead.
She did pretty well yesterday, so I've got some extra help to come in.
Okay, Dom, be honest. Rate my keeper skills that you know of already.
2.
Alright, that's enough optimism from the boys. It's time to learn. To make one of the saves later on, I had to master a crucial technique, learning 1v1s. And let me tell you something, standing your ground when someone's sprinting at you is absolutely scary.
What? Oh, good,
You're the
good,
step
good,
over.
good, good.
You're the step. Now I feel bad for keeping.
But I learned something real quick.
Oh,
In a 1v1,
there we
you
go.
can't half commit. If you hesitate, you're beat. So what's the opposite of half committing? I mean, he did say smother it, and once I started to commit, it started to look a lot better.
I knew this was gonna be hard, but I didn't know it was gonna be this hard.
They say it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill, where I had 48 hours. And after some encouraging words from the
Matt, we can
boys,
do better.
You felt like a leaf falling through the tree there.
I think she's gone from a 2 to a 1.
it was time to lock in.
There! There! Yeah! Oh!
Ow. Okay.
So we're about to go into the challenges and see if Kaljit can beat her scores from yesterday.
Let me tell you something. Matt has no belief in me. You know. You can tell. He lost hope from today.
Well, I think when the audience watch the videos, they'll understand my views.
You know what? Watch me. You know these challenges. Watch them. Oh fuck! Ah!
It's the goal, Kaljit. Good.
As for the challenges, for challenge 1, I actually improved because all I had to do is get better than 1 out of 4.
All right, ready?
Born ready.
Yep. In. Up. Yep. Oh, come on, Kaljit. We're not waving at anyone. Here we go. Yep. We don't have a crowd here.
But for challenge 2 and 3, I ended up getting the same score, which made me doubt myself if I'm even ready for day 3 and recreating some of the hardest World Cup saves.
You're like you know those balloons outside of car sales, waving around.
But I'm scared about tomorrow.
Well, I think as a goalkeeper, I think one of the biggest traits I think goalkeepers have is being able to handle pressure.
You know what? That's all I can do. Try my best with what I have. And yes, it's going to be a big task, but I'm willing to handle the pressure. And I absolutely hate losing.
Right. So I got 2 ballers. What we're going to be doing is recreating top goals from the World Cup. Okay. So there's 5 goals that I picked, and you guys are going to go against me, and I'm going to go and goal.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, is that why you said it's 2v1?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
What would you guys rate my goaling ability out of 10?
Your golden ability out of 10. I don't even think I've seen her in goal on Wednesdays.
I've seen her.
I've never seen you in goal on Wednesdays. It says rotate keeper. I've never seen Cal.
She never goes in it.
And let me tell you something, there's a reason I don't go in. But we're a change player now.
She doesn't.
Alright, we'll see for today.
The rules are simple. 5 goals, 5 attempts. If they score, they get a point. If I save it, I get the point. Let's see if the last 48 hours of training was enough to beat the boys. So the first save that we have is Martinez versus France. And to do this in extra time is outrageous, so I had to give it my all.
Good one.
Even though I started off very strong,
Oh, look here. Oh, look, good save, yo.
Balancing time then.
Yo, good save.
the boys ended up getting some momentum.
Hey, mate. She got mate.
Go on. That's the one.
Which meant I had to pick up the pace.
Oh, look here.
And it all came down to the last save.
Got it. Oh, save.
I did not back down, which meant the first round went to me. And next up, we have this majestic save from Courtois against Neymar. And somehow I was on a hot streak, saving the first 2 shots against me. It's not my fault the boys are not hitting it top bins.
That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Give me my point, bro. Give us our point.
I should have done better with that last save, and then my brother had the audacity to try to chip me on the 5th attempt. Absolutely not.
No.
I'm not sure if they teach you this in keeper training, but I'll take it, which means it's 2-0 to me. And the boys quickly changed their tone. It started to get more difficult.
Okay, I think we should go for the best player in the world.
Ronaldo.
Zizou, man. For a header on target and I have to save it.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that save.
These two might have been one of my favourites to watch in the World Cup, Zidane versus Buffon, and what a save from Buffon. It's just a shame that I couldn't recreate it. The boys picked up their game.
Oh, so we've got to stick a free kick right in the bins.
Yeah, free kick, top bins, and look at that save.
And of course, this could not be a World Cup goalkeeper video if I did not include Guillermo Ochoa. What a save versus Toni Kroos. And trying to recreate this save made me feel like a cartoon character.
That probably hurts. Okay.
Get ready to celebrate now. Here we go.
And you get top bins.
Oh man, I get
I just
scared.
said as well, get ready to celebrate. Goal, didn't it?
Okay, let's be honest. The top bins was that Toni Kroos save. I was not going to save it, was I?
That was no.
Right, that means it's 2-2. Last goal. Do you guys remember Podolski versus Buffon?
And if you don't, let's take a trip down memory lane. Podolski gets the ball on top of the box, touches it with his left foot, strikes it at Buffon. In extra time, Buffon managed to make this save.
That's the one.
Woo!
That's the one.
I'll take it.
Growing up, Buffon used to be one of my favourite goalkeepers, so to make these two saves, I was quite proud of myself. But then the boys just got so clinical, and it came down to the final shot.
No! Stop. Finish. Stop. Got this. Touch is perfect. Nice. Oh! Oh! Call it a day, blood. Call it a day, bro. Call it a day.
And it was just not meant to be. After 48 hours of training, I was not saving that strike. But what I have learned from doing this video is we got to give goalkeepers their flowers. This might be one of the hardest positions on the pitch.
So what I didn't tell you is for the last 2 days, I was in Kent with someone who used to play football with in America. He's a goalkeeping coach.
Makes sense. I saw the stance, you know. I did see the stance, you know. I was like, why is she standing like perfectly? Like her stance is perfect.